The number one thing women want more than anything is fun. Women like fun. You can do anything you want to a woman. You can even be horrible to a woman. Not that I ever would, because I'm a nice guy. If you don't bore her. As long as you do not bore a female, she will always be around with you. If you're entertaining enough for her to have some enjoyment in her life, this is why women like funny guys, for example, she's going to always fuck with you in one form or another. Women like fun, and money facilitates spontaneity, and spontaneity is fun. When you can say to a chick, we're going to Disneyland. When? Today. Without having to worry about the paycheck, you're going to be more likely to have females around you than if you couldn't afford to do such a thing. They don't necessarily love money. They're not gold digging. You're just a fun person to be around because they're driving around the Lambo and they're in a helicopter and they're in Disneyland and they're on a submarine. And all of a sudden, oops, I'm sucking dick. Ugh. This is how it works with women and money. Women are not attracted only to money. They're attracted to all the things that money provides. And this is why women are kind of contradictory, because they say, I don't care about money. And they're not lying. A woman will say, I don't care about money, it doesn't impress me. Well, this is true. They don't care about money, and money doesn't impress them. Showing them money on a bank account screen doesn't impress them. They don't give a fuck. However, if you don't have a car, you don't have a house, and you ain't got shit, she ain't going to want to bang you. So money does impress her. She just doesn't know it. She doesn't realize that money is the link to all the things she does want. So women are contradictory on that point anyway. So when people say to me, you have money, so you get girls, I say, well, yeah, obviously I can facilitate spontaneity. I have some very nice things. I'm a successful individual. It helps. But it only helps. Money alone is not enough to get girls. If you just think, I'm just going to give a girl money, if I get money, girls will like me, they won't. Let me tell you something about having a Lamborghini. I have a Lamborghini, it's $200,000. $10,000 a year to service. $11,000 a year in insurances. Forget that I've replaced the windscreen twice this year from stone chips. It's another $10,000. Forget the miscellaneous costs. It's a lot of money. It's about $300,000 to $400,000 I spent so far on a car. Has that got me more girls? Well, not really. What it does is, if I pull up outside of a nightclub in my Lamborghini, girls look at me and think, well, I don't see that very often. That's interesting. Who is he? How does he afford a Lamborghini? And if I continue to talk to a girl, I then have about 20 to 30 seconds to say something interesting and continue to be an interesting person. Otherwise, I'm going to lose the girl. So what it does is it facilitates an opener. It gets a tiny bit of interest, but it's still my job to finish the interest off. If I'm a boring cunt, if she says, how'd you get a Lambo? And I sit there and go, the Lamborghini has a V10 5.2 liter. She doesn't give a fuck about the fucking engine of the car. So if a girl sees your Lamborghini, it gives you an opener. She's more interested in who you are and how you can afford a Lamborghini, but it's your choice to be interesting thereafter. All it is 10 to 15 seconds of interest after an opening that you wouldn't have otherwise. That's what $300,000 buys you. $300,000 buys you the fact that if you go up to a girl and say hello, she's more likely to talk to you for 10 to 15 seconds. But if you don't have game after that, you're still not going to get the girl. You're not going to get girls purely because you have a Lambo, because girls don't give a fuck. They don't care. Let me tell you what you get if you buy a Lamborghini. The only people who genuinely adore you when you have a Lamborghini and they see it drive past and they start, and their eyes light up and they start waving their hands and they'll do anything to get in your car, are 10-year-old boys. So unless you're a pedophile, there's no point in buying a Lamborghini purely to get pussy. Buy it because you enjoy it yourself. And this is, once again, goes to the point that money is a facilitator, money helps, but you still need game to get girls. That's absolutely one of the most important things I've said to people. People say, well, if I get money, then I'll have girls. No, you won't. You won't have girls because you're still out of shape, still a fucking loser, you're still fucking boring. So fix all those things. Let me tell you something. If you fix all those things well enough, you don't even need money to get girls. I had girls when I was broke. I have girls now I'm rich. I got money because I enjoy my Lamborghini, not to try and impress some bimbo bitch. Some rhymes for you. In the description below, you'll see a link to CobraTate.com. This website has a full range of digital courses that can improve your life significantly. Not only do we have information on how to obtain and retain women, how to improve your physical fitness, how to improve your body language, we also have information on how to make more money and live a more fulfilled life. On top of this, we also have the War Room, which is a subscription service that allows you to have access to other like-minded individuals around the world. With over 100 people already in the War Room, you have access to a pool of talents which can ensure that you make as much money as possible, as quickly as possible. If you have any further questions on any of the courses, there's an individual video next to each one on the sales page. It's time to improve your life.